So, hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings 3, where we are playing as the Nether Norse. We are the Dutch-Norse hybrid culture, based in present-day Netherlands. We have also taken over Denmark, but that's mostly just because we wanted to spread the light of reformed Orsatrue to them, and eventually we will be releasing Denmark to their own fate, and then probably going after Sweden to effectively do the same thing to them. The other thing I need to do is pour myself some tea, because we have been getting a couple of drink trees coming in, and I'm a bit thirsty, so it sounds like a good plan. So the year is now 993 AD. We are coming up pretty rapidly to the first millennium, which should be interesting. We are definitely late Viking Age at this point. We're not end Viking Age, but we're just late. We are currently working on a couple of innovations. We are working on Royal Prerogative, which will allow us to get High Crown Authority and Absolute Crown Authority. We are also working on Bailiffs, which will allow our domain limit to be increased. We have reduced the territories we are directly ruling at the moment, because we wanted to make sure that our succession was resolved. We are currently feeling fine. We are currently King Macho, the 45-year-old ruler. We are an exceptionally good diplomat. We're pretty good at fighting, but that's about it. But the succession is secure. Wait, what? Why would I? No! You guys are greedy. Did I just inherit this? I think we just inherited this. That's why. Yeah, these guys are just princes, they're not counts. So we've just had the inheritance, I think. Council is still looking good. The heir is unmarried. So yeah, we've literally just had the inheritance. And we will need to deal with some dangerous factions. That is why these guys are looking rather powerful compared to us at the moment. Although I have a feeling that's just because that hasn't recalculated. Alright, cool. What happened to Sieland? It's currently revolting against somebody. Not us. Anyway, Kalinus, this one's for you. And this tea is incredibly hot still. Amiatan, this one's for you. Yeah, that's incredibly hot. So I'm taking like the barest, briefest of sips. We should at some point raise a runestone to our beloved grandmother? Stigand. House Antwerpen. No, it was Queen... Right, yeah. He was the one that we married. Elissa for Chaos. Requin's daughter of Mordheim was the previous ruler, so our beloved mother. And then we need to give some... we need to make sure that you get married. You are currently 26. You are handsome, you're a warlike courtier, and you are a berserker. You also suck at managing land. You're a pretty good diplomat, and you're not a great strategist. You're an okay fighter, though. So whom shall we get you married to? Let's go ahead and sort this out. So maximum age, we'll say 25. And that's probably the only requirements that we will have. Do we want to give you somebody who's a bit more balanced? Or someone who's good at stewarding or military? Miriam. Huzzah! Is diligent, has decent military, has decent stewarding, has decent learning. Oh man, yeah, learning. Oh, and we're the cultural head, which means our technology is going to be progressing incredibly slowly. At some point, we'll have to get a decent learning ruler. But that point is not now. I think it's going to be Miriam. Yeah, let's do that. And you're cynical, so you should convert very, very easily. Awesome. Right, let's get you married. There we are. Excellent. And then we're going to need to sway you so we can get you to convert. Okie dokie. Sounds good to me. So Ice Mage coming in with a 37-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that. Ice Mage came with more data to watch the Nether North conquer Europe. Heck yeah. I am now the new dynasty head, so... that's good, because I think we were relatively close to getting a new upgrade there. And we are quite significantly stronger than whoever the previous wannabe was. We can ransom prisoners. We're not ransoming you. Because I seem to remember that you were causing problems. Countess Philippa. Oh no, you've only been in prison for 4 months. I think you were... yeah, you're an adulterer. I don't actually care about you. I'm quite happy to just release you for money. It's the adultery tax. That's all that is. And then Sinnerswith's been in jail for 5 years. That's our sister. Who I think was hated by the mother, which is why you've been in jail. But I don't really see the reason to keep you in jail now, because we've actually got really positive relations. I'll release these two at this point. Okay, cool. How's my day gone today? Pretty good. It's been a fairly quiet one, which I like. And we have a court issue. I think I found the reason why some days are more rat-free than others. My vassal Count Aki happily declares as he moves aside to reveal a servant holding a very displeased cat. It wriggles in an attempt to free itself from the scratched-up arms of the servant, meowing in a rather endearing fashion. I'd say this is the successful rat hunter. In fact, it was in the middle of a wrestling match with one fat one when we found it. What say you? Should we adopt this cat? Sure. Let's have a pet cat. And... there was something else I was going to double check before I did that. Right, I wanted to keep an eye on these factions. So the Independence faction is quite a lot stronger. Skåne, Jülich and Ribe. You're a powerful vassal who wants on the council. Yeah, we have 2 of you. You've really got really good learning, but that's literally it. You at least are a good diplomat. The only position that we badly need is a steward, which Countess Cecilia is doing at the moment, and she's very, very good at that job. So I don't think I want to replace you. What are we going to call the cat? As the cat rests in my lap contentedly purring, I wonder what I should name her. Something historical, something alluding to a black fur, something to describe the soothing feeling I experience when I scratch behind the ear. Shadow. What a great name. You seriously petition the court about this? Yeah, this game doesn't always do priorities very well. Right, so we have 2 family members who can get married. Polderwhack, who should get married as well. Who are you? And what do you do for me? You're our son, you're 17. You've got pretty good learning, and maybe we should lean into that. So let's see if we can find somebody who is good at learning. Oh yeah, we can, definitely. Calm, patient, diligent. You seem like a very good choice. Done. And we now have an alliance, that's fine. Also going to need you to convert. So all of our new spouses aren't exactly loyal to the cause just yet. And we also have Silas, who is the middle son. Also another one that's good at learning. This bloodline is just so bad in terms of their overall abilities. Oh man, they're terrible. So I'm thinking Girlia. She's a year older than you, but she is pretty good at stewarding and learning. We're going to lean into the learning a little bit. What? Faith to you? You're also old, also true. There's a lot of old, also true going around. You will accept already. Good. And I'm going to go ahead and pin you to my list so that we can keep an eye on you. To remind myself that you need to be converted too. Okay, and then the thing that we are... Oh, yeah. Currently focusing on diplomacy, and I hate the diplomacy line. I think it's by far and away the weakest. It just doesn't do anything that's particularly useful. We are making a decent amount of money. And here is the Liberty Uprising. Okay, so this is going to be... No. Alright, so they're rising up against us with 3,000 troops. We have 3,700. Jarl Alof, Henrik daughter, Cecilia of Cambrai, Oversticht, Vorbas, Lille, Groningen, Westphalia, and Aalborg. This is actually okay because two of these, well, Lille especially, is in my duchy, Flanders. So taking the land off of them would be a good thing. So let's go ahead. Raise the troops. We are going to need some new... Oh, we lost the steward. Damn it. Let's put you in charge of that. And we also lost the spy master. Ah. We rivals? No, but you're also true. Gonna... We're gonna do some things to try to get him on side. Yes, I will accept. Because making you also true is going to make you a heck of a lot more loyal. Probably. You do get a favour on me though, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, our armies are being raised. We have now raised them. We're going to go and fight. Commander is currently a tier 20. We could have a 22. Fatalities versus the siege commander. Oh no, sorry, that's prowess. That's strategy. Unfortunately, Killing Moon is in command of another army. Oh, really? Yeah, we're definitely not giving them independence. I will not be threatened! They've got 4,000 troops, so this is going to be rather a bigger fight. Queen Inga is again absent. Inga! I don't really want to know if she does, so I don't particularly care. Well, I definitely think that this now calls for the safety helmet. Because this just got serious. And we're also going to need to sort out new councillors, because everybody's a traitor. And Smoothbrain is actually a pretty good diplomat. Actually, you are even better. Count Gisbrecht of Schleswig, done. Then the Spy Master was actually one of the ones who turned against me, so good riddance. And let's see. The most loyal at the moment is Kettle, who is our nephew. Who is a Grey Eminence, but yeah, we'll put you in charge for now. I think that's fine. And we did not lose our commander. We still have the siege guy as well if we need him. But we are now very much up in flames with a lot of bad things happening. So we're going to need to be a little bit careful about picking our fights. And make sure we don't take attrition like this for basically no reason. So let's go ahead and siege down Oversticht, which should not take us too long, especially if I actually switch to our siege guy. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave a moment's thought, but my vassal, Countess Flipper, has grown bolder. Her challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. You are... You're the one that's up in arms against me right now. So why do I care about you? In fact, aren't you the one that I released from jail? You totally are. Because, yeah, you're the one that's currently fighting against us. Can I just murder her? The first time it happened, I barely even gave a moment's thought, but my vassal, Countess Flipper, has grown bolder. Her challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. You don't say! She's openly attacking me! Honest, cynical, fickle. We're blaming her. It's her fault that all of this is happening. Master of Suppression. The issue of Countess Flipper has brought up to make me look bad, but now the tables have turned. Every time she's raised a subject of concern, I've skillfully shifted the blame back to her or made it seem petty for her to even bring it up. Okay, so they're sieging Amsterdam, which is fine. We have actually built up the defences of Amsterdam absolutely massively. So that's going to be an incredibly lengthy siege. That is not nearly as lengthy as I expected. That's because they're not actually attacking Amsterdam, they're in Haarlem. Ah. 4 months versus 2 months. We should be able to take this before they take that. We just want to make sure that we can fight these guys before too many of their reinforcements arrive, which is now becoming a problem. Because they would outnumber us. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Taken. Right, let's go and fight them before more reinforcements can arrive. We'll put Kolbjorn in charge. In fact, might even put Stein in charge. No, let's put Kolbjorn. He does more damage. And they managed to take it? Seriously? Ah! Okay, battle is joined. 3,400 against 4,300. I've just realised that a bunch of my champions have probably not been raised. And we don't have our champion bonuses. We're going to lose this fight. Oh my god, you are a terrible king. I'm not taking diplomacy. It's too flipping terrible. Except I can't change. God damn it. Ah! Okay, so what I'm going to do is in Middelburg, we are going to add a second flag. Which we're then going to raise all of our troops, because that's going to be a bunch more champions, which is what I'm missing. Because a bunch of the champions are probably what just rose up against us. And they're now going for Amsterdam. Child of my dynasty, Grilla, has given birth. Right, so we need to choose our character names. And this is going to be Thorindur. Sounds like a very Viking name. Thorindur. You grow to be strong and wise. Under Thor. the Siege of Amsterdam, tier 4 fort. Wait, why is it only 4? It's gone down a tier. What? Fellow servant to the Allfather, as your order of the faithful of tier... No, I'm not giving you... cities! They are literally useless for you! Stop asking! Right, so how close was this, if it was even close? Not very. And I have a feeling that this next fight's going to be even worse. Because we did actually have 7 of our champions. They have 38 champions. Can't use Killing Moon. I need my good commanders for this. We have +7. Yeah, I just have so many commanders. So many champions. Okay, this time we're winning. Not entirely sure why. Maybe because I brought more of my champions with me this time around. But we did win that fight, so the Siege of Amsterdam has been lifted. Chill, this cat has to go! My queen is holding Shadow by the skin of her neck. Right, who are you again? You are the queen, but you're the one that we don't know exactly what you're up to. So no, I'm not giving him away. Her away. We could merc up. The problem is, we have about 2 years worth of money. And mercenaries are not cheap. In fact, we can't even afford the cheapest. Which does remind me, okay, you see, we're already collecting taxes even. You organise the army. You're converting Aachen, you're doing domestic affairs, and you're trying to keep me alive. Paying homage, my vassal, Count Adrian, has arrived outside my castle with a grand procession of well-dressed diplomats. Sure, hello. Surely you have more to give. You shall have death! This whole country is gonna go to hell! We definitely want to try and hunt down and kill these armies while they're small and independent. Let's go and do that now. We'll head over to Zutphen. We'll do it from there though, so we don't have a river crossing. And they have a 2k stack on their way. It is winter, so we're going to bring in... Oh, no, you're saying that's going to be a negative. It's a positive. Okay, so that war ended. That's good. And I think what I would like to do is try to persecute this war to its conclusion. So that's basically all the Dutch stuff. The Danish stuff we will need to deal with after. Although fighting this army in Munster before they can bring in reinforcements I think sounds like a very, very good idea. Raised voices at the Tingmeet. Tingmeets are a necessary chore for any decent king, with all the free men of the area turning up to discuss local affairs, the markets, and jostle for this privilege or that. As to be expected for such large gatherings, they have a way of turning heated, and this thing is no exception. I struggle to follow the details through all the yelling, but it seems that men from West Friesland are protesting their innocence in the spate of drunken arsons in Holland. Oh, we're supporting Holland the whole time. That's my county. Can we catch you? Yes, we can. Gotcha. And I have another diplomacy lifestyle perk. Sure. Praetorian Guard. So this is going to be another decisive and glorious victory. Meanwhile, they are attacking the capital again, but we can turn around and deal with them. Let's go. Oh no, they're in Haarlem. Not the capital. Hopefully I can get there before it falls, because I really don't want to have to siege it again. Breakfold wants Worm on the String. Sure. Keep the kids happy. I'm going to lose that again. God damn it! We will, however, crush this army. Good. Retake Haarlem again. Now, I'm a little concerned by how this independence war is going. Seeing as they haven't actually taken any of my land, they've only been taking Danish bits. And we probably will this bring in Signander again so we can get the siege done as quickly as possible. Because we are fighting a bit of a defensive one right now. Inga is pregnant. Probably not with ours. Okay, battle is won. Let's bring Kolbjorn back again. And let's head you down here to go and head these guys off once more. We've got royal prerogative. Interesting. So we could, if we wanted to, go to high crown authority, which would increase the amount of money and troops I can raise. But it will tick off my vassals. Do we still have any factions available? No. And after these wars, we're going to have some serious consolidation done. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that. So those who have remained loyal get charged more. That's just how this works. The sacking of Ribe. Count Eduard has paid the price for Chieftain Hjalmar's avarice with the fall of the settlement of Ribe. I don't care! It's not mine! These guys have risen up against me, those meddlesome savages. Oh my gosh, these guys are fast. No, don't do that. Let's turn around, just go after these guys. What's the war goal? Controls the war target, but what is the war target?